Fishermen, they risk their lives to go to sea and feed everybody else.
That's Shannon Eldridge. She's the treasurer of Women of Fishing Families, aka WOOF, a Chatham-based organization that provides a safety net for the fishing community. After a year of exceptional stress for that industry, she said the need has never been greater. That's why right now the organization is doubling down on rebuilding its community fishing fund.
The Women of Fishing Families is a nonprofit organization here in Chatham, and the pink boot is our logo. It's our symbol. It's something that we identified back when we founded the organization in 2006.
Cape Cod has a huge diversity of fishing, and WOOF founder Karen Murdoch said it was important from the very beginning to include support for all fishing families and all types of gear.
We wanted to be inclusive of all fisheries, all types of fishing, and we thought about an oar or rope or something like that. But truly, the one thing that every fisherman wears are boots. And so we decided to make ours pink. We wanted everybody to feel welcome in our group. We want people to feel seen, and there are so many different types of fishing on the Cape that we want people to know that we're there for each type, every gear.
It's the Community Assistance Fund for Fishing Families, and what's special about it is that it provides direct assistance to a fisherman when they reach out and need a helping hand. It pays for utility bills, maybe puts fuel in their boat if it's kind of a lean winter and they're having trouble getting themselves off the ground for the season. It might pay for shellfish license or shellfish seed. It might cover the cost, portions of the cost of a funeral or burial services.
A fishing vessel on a sunny day looks picturesque, but the reality of the fishing life can be brutal, and this year it was especially harsh.
Winter of 2026 was exceptionally tragic for the New England fishing community at large. We had multiple tragedies at sea, starting on January 1st with a couple who was scalloping in Edgartown, and a squall came up and they unfortunately lost their lives at sea, followed by the fishing vessel Lily Jean out of Gloucester at the end of January, and then the fishing vessel Yankee Rose off of P-Town in March.
Economically, it's not smooth sailing either.
The price of a fish in a seafood retail shop is way more than what a fisherman gets paid for that fish. And the cost of production is extremely high. Fuel is one of the biggest costs. And especially in Chatham, we have these smaller boats. It's a small boat fleet, but they go pretty far distances to catch their limit daily, and they're going daily. So they've got to fuel up, and it can be astronomical. And all of those expenses come out before the crew is paid and before the owner pays themselves.
WOOF's Community Fishing Fund helps with everything from funerals to fuel. So between the losses at sea, soaring cost, and downright extreme weather, the Fishing Community Fund needed to be creative this summer.
We really depleted our bank account, our community assistance fund this winter in a major way, trying to come up with ways we could support all the families, whether it was from a tragedy or an incident that happened at sea or just the winter itself. So this summer, we've been aggressively fundraising.
One of its unique tools? A little pink glass boot.
Throughout the summer, we've done some pop-up markets where we sold this little pink boot glass pendant that was made by a very generous glass artist in our community named Vanjie Collins. And we also sold some of our merchandise to help kind of replenish our bank account. So we did those around Chatham, and we'll continue to do those. At the end of August, we have a Salty Stories event up in Provincetown. Fishing families come in and tell their stories. There's some art from fishing families. That's at Explorers Landing on McMillan Wharf on August 30th from 4 to 6. September 8th at the Water's Edge Cinema in Provincetown will be a showing of The Hand That Holds the Line, generously provided to us by Kim Rodriguez, the producer, to benefit the families of the crew of the fishing vessel Yankee Rose. We help fill a gap. We're very small potatoes. We don't have a massive operating budget. We are an all-volunteer organization, so really almost every dollar that comes in goes to a fishing family that could use a little support.